welcome back. So today is a bit of a different one for me, back to a more regular motovlog after a good few kind of more review vlogs and whatnot. Not even really, I suppose I did the VMAX, that was more a regular motovlog. What we're going to be talking about today is the fact that winter is fast approaching for Ireland, and what that means for me and some other bits and pieces. So to start off with, I don't know how many of you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, why don't you? That's silly. But if you do, you might have seen that I got some parts for Fast Tech Racing. And last I checked, the voting, what people thought it was for this or for the Fazer, was kind of mixed. It was half and half, I think, the last time I checked. But those parts are actually for the Magna, and I will show you at the end of this video what they are. When I go home, I'll just take them out of their packaging and give you a look. But they're just fork braces, so the lower end fork braces for this, just to try help with it. But they won't be going on until such time as I actually rebuild the front forks. So I have to do that, and to do that I want to buy progressive springs as well from Wemoto. But it's all just money. And something else that I haven't replied to the email yet, but that I definitely am going to reply and say I'll take them, is engine bars for this bike. Because, you know, I really want engine bars for it, just so I can put highway pegs on it as well. We'll sort that out, that'll look good. So, I also have the clutch line coming in, I suppose. It's not a cable. And then I also have to do the brake lines and probably brake pads on the Fazer, and maybe do a bit of rebuilding on the actual calipers themselves. Oh no. I don't have wet gear on. But there's bits and pieces to be done to the Fazer, and also the Fazer is currently broken, which is why this is featured in a lot of videos recently. But we'll get to that. Oh, we'll get to it right now. And I suppose I better answer the question for those of you who care about the wonderful Fazer. What happened to it? Well, I kind of do a daily walk around / checky type thing every day on both my bikes when I ride them. And when I was walking around the Fazer, you know, I checked my front brake lever, and lo and behold, no rear brake light. So when I went to check the brake switch, it actually it disintegrated. So it wasn't even a little broken. I mean, this thing, it literally disintegrated. It just fell apart in my hand. So that needs to be fixed before I take it out again, and I need to have a look at the front brakes too and change the front brake lines. Like I said earlier, that's not really a kind of has to happen before I take the bike out again. It's just probably should happen before I take the bike out again. We'll see. At least it's only simple stuff, you know, with the Fazer. It's nothing major, it's all easy fix, just the brake switch and, you know, breathe the brake lines again and put in more brake fluid and stuff like that, but all simple stuff. Other things, other items to discuss, I suppose, are a bit of bad news. So the bad news is, I know I talked about FLMM earlier in the year, and I was really hoping I could go, but it's just not financially possible for me this year, which I am upset about. But I've always been kind of the aim high, fail hard type person. So, you know, I aimed high. I was really planning on getting there. You know, put some money aside. One or two things came up, and it just meant I couldn't do it, unfortunately. But there is kind of a consolation for me anyway. So, for me, the consolation being, I have booked a plane ticket to go to the Motorcycle Live in Birmingham in the NEC. So I was there last year, I really liked it, and I will be there again this year. So if anyone is going and you want me to bring stickers for you, if you live over that side, let me know and I'll bring over some stickers. Or if you just want to say hello, we can do that too. I'll probably just be taking pictures like a big loser tourist / motorcycle fanboy that I am. And I hope to get to FLMM next year. So if I start planning FLMM now for next year, I'm going to try to go to that. Or the other option is AIM Expo. So there was like maybe 3 people who were kind of half semi-pleased that I was going to be going to FLMM. So if you were one of those people who were kind of like, oh yeah, that might be cool, I do apologise. I'm sorry. I'll get there next year. No promises. I don't like making promises in these things in case they don't happen, but I'll do my best. The braces that came in, actually, they're from a company called Fazer Racing in England, and I'm really hoping that Brexit doesn't f that up, because I'd really like to get like different things made up for this bike. Honestly, I'd love to be able to afford to get like a custom triple tree assembly made up, because I can't remove this, and I'd like to get something made up that was just kind of, you know, sleek, but could fit like all of the kind of aftermarket Harley support parts. Because one of the things I was talking to one of the guys in Franklin up there about when I was up there last is just how much stuff is available for Harleys. It's insane. I knew there was a huge aftermarket. Oh, I don't like them, they're slippy. I knew there was huge aftermarket support for them. I just don't think I really realised how well supported they were aftermarket wise. There's just so much stuff there. So my kind of plan is to adapt this to fit all those cool bars, while still keeping it looking very Magna-ish, because one thing that I'm really keen on doing when I do change this up is saving all the original parts in order to put them back on if I want to. Go around that slippy bit and gun it. Oh, I love that section of road so much. Something else that I really need to do on this bike is change the tyres. So that kind of brings us on to, I suppose, the winter is coming title. So with winter coming, I'm going to be kind of more limited with what I can actually do with my videos. I'm hoping I can still get out on the bike plenty. Like, I'm going to be using the bike, but I'll probably be using mostly the Fazer. Hopefully this will be somewhere warm and dry, but if I do get out on it, I don't know how good videos it'll make, because it's going to be crappy weather. It just is. But I'll do my best to keep content up. Something I'm still looking for, and I know I spoke about this like back in March. I think it was March. The Gap at Dunlow video anyway. I spoke about it then. I thought I had like kind of a permanent garage spot sorted. I didn't, and I'm still looking, because I'd love to like try, you know, get set up to make my own custom stuff. I can kind of weld. I need to do a lot more of it to get really good at it, but I'd like to eventually make my own exhaust. Now I'd love to be able to make up my own bars for this and lots of my own custom pieces. I think that'll be really cool. It's just kind of time and you know, again, space to do it and be able to take this apart. And you know, even if I was to take this apart and leave it apart in order to measure up the triples to get custom ones made up, that'd be bloody awesome. It's just, we'll see. Can I sort something? We shall see. I'm kind of hoping, going over to Motorcycle Live, I might find some more people who even have parts for this. Now, look, I don't think there are any parts for this per se, but I might be able to find someone who's like, you know, one of those old dudes you find, and they're like super wise with a long white beard. Kind of what Shade Tree Surgeon's going to end up with when he's old, I imagine. And they're just like, oh yeah, well actually all of the parts from this obscure Honda model fit this obscure Honda model, and they all cost a tenner, so there you go, happy Christmas. And I'll be like, yes. If there's anything you'd like to see kind of winter wise that here, you know, let me know and I'll do it. That's fine. Everything's so slippy and these tires are not great. Awesome. I love this bike. Sounds so amazing. Yay, my favorite car park's still open. Oh, they've flooded it in an effort to keep me out, but it won't work. I win this time, my friend. But yeah, the kind of plan for winter is to do as much bike stuff as possible, still get to see some sights. It's weather dependent, and then obviously a couple of maintenance stuff, because I have plenty to do. But yeah, we'll see. What needs to be done to this bad boy? Well, the clutch for one. Definitely need to do the clutch line. I want to get new spark plug leads and caps, and just kind of clean it up in general. I'd love to do the full rebuild this winter, but I don't know will I be able to, so we shall see. I just don't think, again, it all comes down to cost. I don't think I can kind of condone it, because I don't think I can afford it right now, but it'll happen eventually. Even if I got like engine bars done, and I definitely like clean up this stuff, you know, it's not going to be a full repaint yet, maybe. But a quick chat about what I want to do with it colour wise is actually quite straightforward. All of this is to go black with gold fleck in it, including the down here. I might try to get a new one because this one's been damaged. I don't think it was original on this bike, to be honest, this colour anyway. But then I want to try to get as much of the engine black as possible and do the rocker covers in gold. That would be cool, I think. I think I'd like it. I'm not sure. Give me your feedback. So I could do gold and gold detailing on all these kind of bits. Probably paint all of them myself. And then, and when I say gold, by the way, I mean more a bronze colour, like a kind of a dark gold. And then here, it depends. If I do the wheels bronze, that'll be black, and obviously that has to stay the same colour. And then just kind of mix black in throughout, and then obviously this will have to go a different colour as well, but that's okay because it's horribly uncomfortable on long distance. It needs to be changed up a bit anyway. I'll probably bring this ridge up more. Again, it's kind of a time will tell kind of thing. I don't know. And obviously the exhaust, I'd really like to put a different exhaust on this, or find one without these end caps on them, or just clean this one up because it's just a bit tatty. I could just clean it up and you know, save some money. But that's another a time will tell kind of we will see scenario. So yeah, to finish off, I suppose, am I disappointed about not being able to go to FLMM? I mean, I am. Let's be honest, I am. FLMM, it would have been really cool to get to it, but you know, it's okay. I got my bikes to work on. I have a surprise bike to work on. It won't be mine, but I'll be able to use it. I'll have the use of it. So yeah, there's lots of interesting things coming. We'll be alright. We'll manage. I also really want to get a new radiator for this bike. When that'll happen, I don't know. Hopefully soon. I'm going to do my best, because that one's messed up, and I really don't want to change out the coolant on it until I have a new radiator, because I feel like it might be a waste of coolant. Again, I don't know. Maybe it won't be, but I'd prefer to be on the safe side. Overall, I'm pretty happy with what I've done so far this year, and obviously with winter coming, it's going to be harder to get out and do, like, you know, trips, especially like the camping trip and going to really cool places and stuff. But I'm going to do my best, because a lot of the cool places are actually the quietest in winter, so I really want to do them more now than I would in the summer. Like the Rocket Cashel, which I did a video on, a really bad video on actually, because I wasn't confident enough in talking in around areas, but I'd be okay now. I might go back to it. That's absolutely pointless going into the summer for me, because there's just too many bloody people there, and I don't want to talk to them or, you know, be too near them. I don't know, maybe I'm weird. Anyway, so yeah, if you've watched, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, hopefully I see you all soon.
Thursday morning, we're up against the wire, so I'm going to have to, they don't make shims for this, so I'm going to have to use my drill press and try and...
What a cool build. I'm going to pause Shade Tree for a second. Bet you thought I'd forgotten to do this, which I actually had, but Grom Trooper reminded me to show ye, sort of, not on purpose. So I've got my editing Guinness here with me, and we're going to pop this open, so I'll show you what's inside. And there it is. So that's the part that you all saw on Instagram. It is for the Magna. Oh, look how polished it is. You can see me. But that is what this is. It's a fork brace for the Magna. So I'll talk more about it when I install it. But this came from Packtalk Racing in the UK. Helped by this channel name there. He sorted it out for me. Really appreciate it. It was a really good price. Very, very happy with the finish. Looks class. I can't wait to install it. And these are the actual bits then that go onto the forks. So once I have the forks rebuilt, these will be going on. And I can already hear the questions, but I thought you didn't want everything high polished and shiny on the bike. Honestly, I think it'd nearly be like illegal to paint these for now, so they're going to stay nice and shiny for now. They might go to black in the future when we finish off the bike, but who knows. So that is the fork brace. Oh look, you can see the GoPro. There's my GoPro. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, and until next time, adios. I do like electric bikes, but you just can't replace this.